the clue you need to have about wisdom is, in what way would God want me to apply this knowledge or this information to be able to solve the problem that is at hand, or to be able to handle my life the best way possible? In other words, it's the ability to rightly apply the knowledge that you have God's way. Or how would God do what I'm about to do? You can never go wrong if you do it that way. The next thing that we have to take a look at is some of the benefits that you will have. Believe me, wisdom is the way. Wisdom is, it says, I have understanding. Wisdom says, with me is understanding. So if we go by the general, usual definition, which I also love a lot, the definition is that wisdom is the right application of knowledge. You will not be able to rightly apply knowledge if you have no understanding. Understanding has a lot of benefits. So wisdom is saying, if you have me, you will have understanding. And the other way around is also true. It will take you understanding the things, the information, having the right kind of understanding to be able to apply. See, acquiring information, getting relevant knowledge is important. Now, like the time we're in, there are so many people that are highly qualified economists. How many of them are able to escape the economic crunch that we are facing in the world today? That's what we are talking about. So it's one thing to acquire the information, have the intellectual knowledge, be so well informed. Is yet another thing to know when and how and with whom you need to apply that information. Now, something that we will see later on in the process of this teaching is that wisdom is always made known by its result. Wisdom is always made known by its children, according to the Bible. Now, before we come to the close of this particular segment, and I want to ask you to join me in the next edition of this. I want to make sure that you don't have too much at a go, so you don't have information overload. But for today, take note that wisdom was needed by God. Wisdom was God's delight. I mean, the Creator God could not do a thing, did not want to take one step without wisdom. And that's the kind of wisdom we are talking about. For that wisdom to now enter into your heart. When that wisdom enters into your heart, you begin to have the kind of results that will always make life meaningful, purposeful, make life to be exciting. You see, you will take away the stress out of your life. Many of us are operating below our capacity and at the survival mode. We're always surviving. You wake up stressed, face the day tired, go back to bed stressed and depressed, and then wake up again and continue the cycle. So it keeps getting worse. But by wisdom, you will be able to know, how was God able to do all that he did and is still in control? You'll be able to regain your locus of control, to be able to put things in perspective. Take away confusion out of your life and leave it the way it was designed to. Now, take note of this. Righteousness is not about you sinning or not sinning. Righteousness is about living life the way it ought to be. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.